Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Reading Over Reality, where we choose reading over reality any day of the week. My name is Nikeria. You can call me Nike. Today's video is a fan favorite. It's a book haul. I've been book shopping. I've been doing the most, absolutely the most. I have some books from Barnes & Noble, Target, Amazon, as well as Book Outlet. Book Outlet had a $5.99 book sale, and I've been wanting to buy from Book Outlet for a while, but I've been seeing stuff online about it being a scam, so I just was never sure until I saw Kayla's Bookish Vibes just did a book haul from them, and apparently she buys from them a lot, so I was like, okay, I trust her, so if she got her legs, I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm super excited because I got a lot of books, and I'm so excited to get into this video. This is my pajamas of the episode. I got these from Target. It's a cute little striped blue set with the collar button up top and the loose flowy bottoms. I love. It's cute, right? It's too cute. Love it. And it's super comfortable. Yeah, we're back to having our little pajamas of the episodes to give a little cozy vibe. First, we're going to start off with a book I got from a free little library. It's The Grandest Garden by Gina L. Carroll. It's a coming-of-age story about a young girl trying to navigate her way through life and all its challenges, and I'm super excited to get through it. Oh, this is an advanced reader's copy. Somebody got an ARC and put it in the free little library. I'm super excited about this one. And typically with books I get from free little libraries, I'll read them and take them back, or if I don't read them within a certain amount of time period, then I take them back. Hopefully I do end up reading this one, and we'll see. The only reason I would keep it is if it's a 5-star for me. Target, I got a new release book. We got A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. Ashley Poston is a highly praised author, and she also wrote The 7-Year Slip. I did not really care for The 7-Year Slip because I'm not a magical realism person, and it took me 3 books to realize that. I don't think this one is magical realism. I honestly don't know too much about this one. I've been seeing it all around, and honestly the cover is what really drew me. It's just so bright, so colorful. I just love the cover, and I haven't even read the synopsis, so I'm going to go into this one blind, but I'm excited about this one as well. Next, Barnes & Noble. I got 2 books from Barnes. I originally went there for 3 books, and I only found 1 of the books that I wanted, and I ended up getting another book that I did not go there for. First, I got Do What Godmother Says by Ellis Stratton, and it's apparently a gothic thriller about a family heirloom, which is a creepy old painting that apparently holds deadly secrets. So I'm super excited about this, and I can't wait to read this. Then I have Tender Beast by Lascelles Sandberry. I've been seeing this floating around the internet as well as my last couple trips to Barnes & Nobles, and I finally decided to pick it up the other day because I couldn't find the other two I was looking for. And I feel like these two are kind of just like on theme together. This one is about a girl that feels responsible for her brother, who is also being suspected of multiple murders. So I'm excited to read this one as well. Next, we got Amazon. I've already opened up the box. I got 2 books from Amazon. This is a new release that I've been waiting for, Innocent Intent by Casey Mills. Casey Mills is one of my new favorite authors, an auto-buy author. I only read 1 other book by her, but I fell so in love that I just know I'm going to love all of her other work. So I've been waiting on this one. It's about a female detective whose husband pops up dead, and she becomes the #1 suspect. And it sounds really, really good, and I cannot wait to get into this. I actually already started it. I only read 1 chapter and the prologue so far, but can't wait for this. Next, another highly anticipated read for me, The Veiled Kingdom. Is about a princess who runs away from her father, which is a cruel king, and she ends up fighting alongside a rebel group who is actually looking for the lost princess to seek revenge against the king, but they do not know that she is the princess, and she's working with them all along. So that synopsis sounds really good for me. Plus this cover is just beautiful. I cannot wait to read this as well. Y'all, I'm about to be reading up something, okay? In June, I haven't read that much because I've been super busy and I haven't really even had that much time. And when I did have time, I just kind of want to relax from being so busy. So I'm super excited to get back into it for July, baby. I'm going in July, okay? Next, we're going to the Book Outlet books. So I have 2 boxes. I have a smaller box and a bigger box. These took a little bit to get here. I think they took like a week, which honestly, that's really not bad. We're just used to Amazon getting here like same day or next day, which is honestly insane. Now that I bought from Book Outlet, I'm starting to realize I think It's like a thrift store, so I think these books are used but in good condition. I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess, when we open up this box. I bought a lot of books that have been on my radar, but I haven't prioritized buying. So, let's see. First, we have Summer on the Bluffs by Sunny Hostin. This one is thick, baby. Oh, I think this is the large print edition. Ugh, why is that sticker on there? That's hideous. Yeah, this is in great condition. Like I said, all these books were on sale for $5.99, and some were even less for like $5.49 or something like that. But I saw this on Kayla's Bookish Vibes as well, and if you know, you know, she is my go-to for book recs because her book taste is just, I love her book taste. So if you watch her, you might realize that these are books that she's read or recommended. This, I have Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast in Me. Honestly, when I was shopping, I was going for things that I already have been on my radar that I haven't prioritized, or covers that caught my eye, and this one caught my eye. This reminds me of the other book I just bought, Tender Beast, and honestly, I don't really know what this one is about either. I'm going into all these books blind. Not all, but majority of these books blind, which I love doing that. I don't care to go into books like knowing the whole story. I love a little surprise. But the cover caught my eye, so I got that. Next we have The House of Eve by Sadiqa Johnson. I was originally looking for Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson because I heard a lot about that, and that's been on my radar for a long time, but like I said, I haven't prioritized it. Unfortunately, they didn't have it on the website, so I decided to go ahead and just get another book by her just to read and see if I like her. Just to read and see if I even like her to be, you know, buying all her books. I still will probably eventually read Yellow Wife, regardless of how I feel about this one, because I just heard so much about that one that I really want to read that one. Next book is We Are All So Good at Smiling. This one was another one that the cover caught my eye, but also the synopsis. I don't remember, and I'm really not even about to reread the synopsis, but I do remember the cover catching my eye and me being like, okay, let me read the synopsis and see what it's about. And the synopsis was so good, but again, I don't really remember. I just know that when I read it, it was worth me buying, and I want to go into it blind again as well. So there's this one. And the cover is just gorgeous, honey. The cover is beautiful. Next is a book that I believe I saw Danny Reeds read this book. Actually, I've seen a lot of people talk about this book and this author, but I believe Danny Reeds read this book, Blacktop Wasteland, and she recommended it. I believe it was this one. I'm not too sure, but she always talks about S.A. Cosby, and I see a lot of people talk about S.A. Cosby, so this will be my first S.A. Cosby book, and I can't wait to get into it. These books are dusty. Next, I have If We Were Villains by Emil Rio, and if you know, you know. This is a 5-star read for me, so I did not own the physical copy, and this apparently is a special edition, I'm guessing, because this is not the cover I know it to have. But it's pretty. Yeah, I just wanted to own the physical copy, and it's actually so cute. I might display this on top of my bookshelves. So there's this one I already read last year, but I might reread because it is a 5-star, and 5-star books are the only ones that I consider rereading. Next, we have the bigger box. No, one of them is messed up. I will send that back. Anyways, this is Sunny Hostin's Summer on Sag Harbor. Yeah, it's also a large print edition. This is thick. I feel blind. People who read this, y'all must have horrible eyesight. This is also, I don't know if it's in the same series or a sequel or anything like that to the first book, but it is by the same author, and it's the similar type of storyline about black people on islands and beaches and stuff. Next, I have Hold You Down by Tracy Brown. This is another one. The cover caught my eye, and I read the synopsis, and it sounded so good that I couldn't wait to read it. I believe it's about two sisters who end up living together with their 2 kids, but they're living different lives, and I think that becomes a problem, but don't quote me on that because, like I said, I'm not about to reread the synopsis, but the cover really caught my eye, and I can't wait to read that as well. Next is Take My Hand, a novel by Dolan Perkins Valdez, and it did come ruined in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that good. Down here it's like ripped and bent up in the back, so that's disappointing. Based on the way the box looked, it probably got messed up in transit, but this is the one I've been seeing at Target. I'm pretty sure I've seen this at Target. Was it Target or Barnes? I don't know. I've seen this in the store couple times, and it's like caught my eye, but it never enticed me enough to actually pick it up. Again, going in blind. I don't even believe I read the synopsis on the website. When I bought this, it's just like, hey, I've seen this book a couple times and it caught my eye, but I never grabbed it, so let me just grab it. It's only $5.99. Next, I have The Storied Life of A.J. Filkery. And if you know, this is a 5-star read for Haley Pham, and she even got Destiny Sitwell and Sarah Caroli to both read this book as well. And I think, if I remember correctly, they both rated it highly, either like 4 or 4.55. But I know for a fact that this is one of Haley Pham's favorite books, and I've just honestly always been curious. Ew, this is a movie cover. I hate movie covers. I hate movie covers. And it's actually a movie, so I guess I could watch the movie as well. I wanted the... Ew. I saw this when I bought it, but I didn't realize it was like real people. I thought it was the cartoons or something. Whatever, anyways, that's the reason I got this, because Haley Pham speaks so highly of this book, so I wanted to check it out and see what it's about. Next, I have The Davenports by Crystal Marquise. Apparently, this is about, I don't know, rich black people or something like that in the early 1900s. So I've seen floating around the internet a lot of people have read this, and it's always been on my radar, but like I said, never prioritized enough for me to actually pick it up and read it. $5.99, why not? And this cover is actually really pretty, and I think this is a series as well. So next, I went ahead and picked up Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. This is a black fantasy. I really don't know what it's about, but I know it's been pretty popular on everybody's radar recently because the sequel came out not too long ago, so everybody has been reading and catching up on this book as well as reading the sequel. And I'm late to the game because every time I see it in the story, I'm just like, the font even in this is just so tiny, but eventually I'll suck it up and read it because I do want to read it. It's not high on my list, so it probably won't get read anytime soon. Maybe in the fall time, I don't know. Then I have The Other Princess, a novel of Queen Victoria's goddaughter. This one, I believe I saw it on Kayla's Bookish Vibes, as well as when I was scrolling on the website. This cover just caught my eye. I have been trying to darken up my shelves, get a lot more black authors and books about black characters on my shelves. So honestly, anytime I'm scrolling and I see a black person on the cover, I'm clicking it, okay? So like I said, this caught my eye. Did not read the synopsis. I just grabbed it. Next, I have Ace of Spades. This is like similar to Legendborn. I've been seeing this like every time I go to the store. Everybody talks about this book. It's a popular black book, but I never prioritized reading it. The font in this one is actually really tiny as well, but it's really not that many words on the page, so it's not horrible. But yeah, it's been on my radar and I've been wanting to read it for a while, and finally picked it up for $5.99. Why not? Next, I have Colson Whitehead's The Nickel Boys. I've seen this. I really don't remember where I saw this. It had to have been Kayla's Bookish Vibes. She reads a lot of black books, so she's my go-to for like trying to find black authors, black books, black characters, stuff like that. It's based in Florida, and pretty much anything that's based in Florida I will read, so pick this up as well. Next, I have The Black Queen. Everyone loved her, Homecoming Killed Her by Jumada Emil. The cover again caught my attention, and the synopsis as well. I don't remember what timeline this is based in, but a high school had their first black homecoming queen and she ended up dead, and there was another girl who is white, and it was, why is this all upside down? The other girl who is white is running against her, and I believe she either has something to do with the murder or is suspected of having something to do with the murder, because her whole bloodline, her mom, grandma, all of them were homecoming queen, and she was supposed to be homecoming queen. She felt like it was her birthright, but then the black girl stole the show, so yeah, excited about this as well. The cover art gives me the same vibes as The Tender Beast, and I Feed Her to the Beast, as well as Joelle Wellington's new upcoming release, The Blonde Dies First. I don't know, something about this style of cover art really like catches my eye, and I really enjoy it, so that's another reason why this caught my eye. Then I got Stephen King's Holly. I've been wanting to get into Stephen King. I attempted it last year, and I got The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon because it was like the smallest book it is that I could find. but I ended up not really caring for that book that much, so I think that was the wrong place to start. It was a simple, easy read, but like I said, it didn't give me what I wanted to give. And I've really been trying to get into horror. I don't know if this is actually horror. I just see Stephen King and I automatically think horror, which I guess all his books are based in horror, but they're not all like gory horror. So, but I know his universe is all interconnected and a lot of people read them in a certain order, but I'm not doing that, baby. I'm gonna just read the book that I pick up. This was the only Stephen King book on there that caught my eye, so I went ahead and picked this up. And I also have seen this. This is my pajamas of the episode. I got these from Target. It's a cute little striped blue set with the collar button up top and the loose flowy bottoms. I love this set. It's cute, right? It's too cute. Love it. And it's super comfortable. So, yeah, we're back to having our little pajamas of the episode. So, yeah, we're back to having our little pajamas of the episodes to give a little cozy vibe. So, hopefully in Target, Barnes & Nobles, and like online a lot. So, I think this is a popular one. So, I went ahead and picked this up. But I will be saving this for spooky season. Next, I have Promise Boys. This actually caught my eye in Barnes & Nobles when I went to Florida. But I didn't end up picking it up. I believe it's about a group of kids who go to like a HBCU or something like that, and one of them dies, and it's like all about them feeling pressure to excel in black excellence and all that. But one of them dies and they're like starting to question their advisors, their teachers, principals, all that stuff. I believe that's this story. Something like that. Like I said, I'm trying to go into these books blind. I know that they were good enough for me to buy because I remember that feeling of interest when I read the synopsis. But I don't remember what the synopsis was. I just know I had that feeling of like, yeah, I want to read that. So that is why I got this one. Then I have Out of Body by Nia Davenport. Basically, from what I remember of the synopsis, a girl meets another girl. The girl she meets teaches her how to astral project and apparently forces her to switch bodies and takes over her body. And I remember watching a movie like that, and that's really, first of all, the cover caught my eye, of course, but once I read the synopsis, it reminded me of a movie I had watched. But this synopsis sounds just like that movie, basically practicing evil things, astral projection and whatnot, and she gets forced out of her body and into another girl's body, and apparently the girl has people after her, so now she's basically fighting for her life and trying to get her body back or something along those lines. But I'm excited about this one. This is another one that I'll probably save for spooky season because it just gives me that vibe. Next, I have Memphis by Tara M. Stringfellow. I do not remember what this one is about, but I do remember the feeling of interest when I read the synopsis. It's based in summer of 1995. I believe it's a story of a couple of different women. It's that type of vibe where it follows multiple different characters in their journey through life. Then the last book is There's No Way I Die First. I've seen this multiple times. The cover always catches my eye, but I've never just picked it up. And again, it's that style of cover art, like the Tender Beast, Do What Godmother Says, Joelle Wellington's. Honestly, I need to look into the artist that does the cover arts for these because they all just seem so similar. I'm wondering if it's like the same artist that does a lot of these, or if this is just a popular art style. I don't know, but like I said, the cover art caught my eye. About a girl that's obsessed with horror movies, horror, everything horror, and when she ends up in a horror scene, a real life horror scene, she puts all her knowledge and skills to the test so that she's not the black person that dies first in like every other horror movie. So yeah, there's that, and I'm super excited about this one as well. Again, spooky season. So I have 27 physical books right here, and as well as I have another book that is getting delivered tomorrow, but I did not want to wait for that to film this video. I just wanted to get this video out of the way. I got the Barnes & Noble special edition of Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. I have the regular edition right here, but I wanted the special edition. I did not think that they were still in stock, but I checked online and they said still in stock, so I went ahead and ordered it. Hopefully it is what I'm looking for. I want that cover so bad, I really do. So Hopefully it's the right cover. If it isn't, I'm sending it back. But if it is, I will probably put my other copy in a free little library. Also, I just want to mention some other books I bought, but they are pre-ordered, so they will not be here anytime soon. I pre-ordered the Barnes & Noble special edition cover of, I forgot what it's called, but the third book in the Fourth Wing series. That's not coming out until early 2025, so that'll be a while. As well as I pre-ordered Barnes & Noble special editions of the Hunger Games. Y'all, those special editions are beautiful. I'll put them up on the screen so y'all can see. But those are not coming until January 2025 as well. So I'm sad about that. There's actually going to be a fifth book in the Hunger Games series, and I cannot wait. And apparently it's Hey Mitch's Games. Y'all don't understand. I cannot wait. But I'm super sad because the actor that plays Snow in the movies passed away in real life, and I'm so sad because that means he won't be in the movies, which I'm pretty sure that he was the president during Hey Mitch's Games, but then again, I don't know. So maybe they might, I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I'm super sad because he would have been amazing, but we'll see how this goes. I didn't end up getting that book just because it's not a part of the special editions of the other one, so I really want to see the cover first before I pre-order it or order it. Also, guys, with that huge book haul I just did, as you can see, my bookshelves are really full. I mean, I could fit a couple more books on this shelf if I flip these, as well as this one, and even probably down a couple more on the bottom shelves. But I like to display some of my books, so I'm not doing that. So in July, I have a goal to read not half, but majority of my TBR, my physical TBR, in order for me to be able to buy new bookshelves. I would just do it anyways, but I don't want to be having bookshelves full of books I have not read. So I'm not including these books because there's no way. But in order, these are just going to be stacked up somewhere looking ugly for a while until I can read a good majority of these books on this shelf. I'll probably try to go through the Magnolia Park series, finish up the Shattering series, and then as well as the Natural series, and I'll probably read a couple of those standalone books as well, but I probably will not be reading Caraval. I really might, I'm still debating if I want to put The Brothers Hawthorne in a free little library because I don't think I'll ever read it, honestly, as well as I want to read Yours Truly and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And I think if I read all of what I just said, then I will allow myself to get new bookshelves. So I think that's what we're gonna do, okay? So pray for me that I actually get it done, and that we can get some new bookshelves so that I can put all these books on my new bookshelves, as well as I will be going on a mini book buying ban. It's not a full book buying ban because I'm not gonna just not buy books if I want to buy a book, but in the month of July I can only buy up to 3 books, which even then I'm going to try my hardest not to buy any books. But once I hit that 3 book mark, that's it, that's all. Which I'm about to go on a trip again, and I just know I don't want to go book shopping, but I can't. Okay, this is ridiculous. I just ordered over 30 books. That's ridiculous. So girl, you need to get a grip on life. You ain't even got no space for all this. So I have to read books in order to buy books and buy bookshelves. So hopefully y'all like this video. Please like it. Comment down below if y'all read any of these books or if any of these books have been on your radar. And if you like this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.